one is to think about why broadcasters want to come to Livepeer in the first place, right? Why broadcasters want to leverage the Livepeer network, or to build within the Livepeer ecosystem. And here, I think there's just so many use cases that that Livepeer can enable that the core developer team are not thinking about, or don't have the context for, right? And I think in order to enable that, we need participation from different types of, not just builders, not just developers, but also creators, or different people with the right context to be in the conversation, right? So this is something that the Livepeer ecosystem team actually has been planning and working on, which is an effort of getting more creators into the Livepeer ecosystem, so that you can have this kind of the right ingredients of people in the ecosystem to kick off this creative this creative cycle, right? Because in order to create something that has a kind of this wide product market fit, it's not just programmers that are needed, right? It's product people, creators, marketing people, all kinds of different people with different backgrounds. So like introducing more introducing Livepeer to more to different people with different backgrounds is kind of this approach that we're taking from a ecosystem growth perspective. And then on top of that, I think another thing that's really really important is to have success examples that we can all point to, that serve as kind of incentives for people to, or light posts for people to be looking at, and want to kind of almost come in and recreate that success, right? So I keep, a lot of times I use NBA Top Shots as an example for the Flow ecosystem, and that's what happened within the Flow ecosystem, right? So I guess even before that, CryptoKitties was the first one. From off the back of CryptoKitties, a lot of CryptoKitties actually gave birth to the Flow ecosystem, right? It was through the success of CryptoKitties did people even realize, oh, like we actually cannot just use Ethereum for like minting NFTs for this mass adoption use cases, right? Like the gas price and model doesn't quite, like the underlying technology doesn't quite work for for like large social use cases like that, where people started to work on other solutions to power these use cases. So I think having those like success examples in the ecosystem is pretty crucial as well.